I welcome you all to Product Video Editing for a Beginner course. This is an introduction to kinemaster, and then you might pay for advanced class. Don't worry, it's just this is an introduction video for it. Whether you pay for the beginner or the advanced or the career course, which is the diamond, I have the silver package for the beginner, the gold package for the advanced, and the diamond for the career who want to make a video editing as a career. Okay, so this is an introduction to an app that is very useful on the smartphone as a kinemaster. So I'm going to explain all the key in this video. So before we get started, I would like us to go to our setting. Once you download your kinemaster, you have to go over to the setting. We have something we call the advanced and no, something we call the device capability information. So this is it. So once you of us get your kinemaster, install it, it will automatically run the analysis for you by itself automatically. And if it doesn't do it, just come to the setting, come to the device capacity, then run the analysis. I'm not going to run it now because I've already run it before. So because of our time, I couldn't do that again. So now we have my information about kinemaster, device capability, then reset kinemaster. Then we have this one will make you restored kinemaster setting to the first project, and access will not be deleted. So you just maybe you have already mistake to enter something that you don't know. Again, you can just come here and reset your kinemaster. Okay, so now the next one is editing. Under this editing, we have the media browser full screen mode. Okay, the media browser appear above the timeline, so this will show your project in a full view. So it shouldn't show some of the button. You need to be scrolling it out. So now the next one is audio browser full screen mode. The audio browser appear above the timeline, so just the same thing with that one, but this one is for the audio. Okay, so now we have this soften. You have sort project by list, so you can most especially is advisable or the default you give it the date, so that the moment you click on it, that's how it solve the project. That means that your recent project will be appear there. Then the file locations, where do you want your file to save through the recorded audio location, because you can record audio on kinemaster. So where you want the record to save to, the record video location, photo location, then frame capture location. You're going to know, you are still going to know more about this frame capture location. So you will know more about it when we get started with the work. Now the most advanced place here now is the advanced and experimental setting. Okay, so we are going to click on it. So on your own you will not have this on, because I was the one that on this 4 functional key. Okay, so now the first one we have here is medium browser mode. So we have so I didn't up that one. Most especially I didn't know that one. You don't need that one. We have the show audio amplitude meter when recording video. So I give it a on. So give it a on your own. It is showed how the record when you are recording, how it's moving, how it is. So enable saving with up to 60 frame per second. So I give it a on. So this one, if I not give it a on, if you want to give it a on, it will ask you that you are on a week, so just on it, don't worry. So then enable adding video clips with up to 240 frame per second. Give it a on, so that your work will be flexible. There's some video that is 240 frame per second, just on it. Then unlimited video layer. So like my phone right now is giving me, I think, 2 video like I can use for overlay, advisable from kinemaster, but I don't want that. I want unlimited video layer. So most of the time, if you can see, it's giving me that using the unlimited video layer may cause the app to shut down or cause unexpected problem due to exceeding hardware specifications. Are you sure? Just continue. So that's what it will show up. So then the next thing on this, so we are good to go. So that's it about kinemaster setup. So the next one that we have now you can see my project. These are all my projects. You can click here to see all the projects, all your project. Actually now, currently now, you might not have anything here. So now we have the access store, the follow. You can follow kinemaster on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. So then we have the recommended apps. You can get it if you like. Actually, I'm not using. Teach you more about kinemaster because this is the more advanced one. These are just like automatically you can to set up some stuff. All right, so these are just few questions and answer. This is what is new in this version. Okay, so you can also, looking at this up key here, we have the create new, which you can use to create a new project. We have the get project. This get project, you will need to on your data with it. Once you on your data, once you click on this get project, it's just a way of getting projects of some people that have posted about kinemaster online, their own project, what they did, how they did it. So you just click on it, download it, just like this project. Let me show us a project here that we have. Okay, similar to this is a project of someone, just to get an insight, and you can use the template. So once you download it and it's downloaded, so it will ask you to download some additional file to it. Currently I have my data because of the video I'm doing right now. So it will ask you to download the templates, maybe the fonts, the effects or sticker that the person used there. So you just need to download it so that you'll be able to open it. So the next one is, wait, let's move on to the create new. That's a new project. So we have the size of the project as aspect ratio. So we have 16:9, which is for YouTube, for most common, for Facebook, for everything. So we have the 9:16 is also can be used on Facebook, on TikTok, on the Instagram. I think 1:1 is for Instagram, then 4:3 like that on TV, like that. 2:3. The most common one that is being used is the 16:9, 9:16, and 1:1. So that's the most common one. So the photo display mode, this is for the photo alone, not video. Maybe you have a photo, you apply a photo, instead of it to fit, we have the option of fit, fill, random. So if you use fit, if the photo is 16:9, it will just be on 16:9. Okay, maybe the photo is 16:9 and you want to use it on the 9:16. So the photo, if you use fit mode, it will just be on 16:9. So but if you use fill mode, it will fill up to the 9:16, but it might just expand the photo or pictures anyhow. But I leave it to fill because I can set it back on the some aspect there, so with one key to adjust it. So the photo duration, this is the photo duration. You can lower it or you can increase it anyhow you like. Then you can import project.care. That's this where you import the project I have attached to each of the project that we'll be doing. I think we are having up to 8 projects per each package. So each of that project you can import it here. So you just click on the import. You can import any project from your file. So you import the project from your file, from any file that you are, the folder you save it to, was advisable to take it to move it under to kinemaster anywhere you like. So you just import it, imported there right away. So now let's go on to our next. Click on next. Immediately to create a new template here. So I'm going to click on this. Let me just use white here. So now this is what we call layer, and if it's video that will bring here, it will become clip. Okay, but this now is a layer, is just a background of a white shape. Okay, so now let me explain all the keys starting from the top here. This is the back key, this is on undone, this is the redone. Now let me click here. Now I give a split here. Okay, so if I do the undone, that means that you will undone it. If I do the redone, you will take it back to where I am before. This is capturing frame, so it's just like screenshots of kinemaster. You can screenshot and save, you can screenshot and add as a clip, which is on this layer. Let me do this. So you can see that it add it on this place, it add it on the layer, so that's a clip. So capture and add as a layer, it's oh wow, sorry, a layer is the one that's at the down of the clip, so I'm sorry for that. So the clip is this one up here, the layer is this. Okay, so if I did capture and add as a layer, this is the layer that's down there, this is a clip. Okay, that's the major primary thing that is there. So just like forming a background, so you can know the key like that. So this is setting, you can use it to set audio video editing. So it's just like the one we first meet when we are creating this. That's the video editing. The video is for us to do fade in and fade out. If you want to do automatic fading, you can on this one. So just fade in the work and it can fade out. You can on this one, fade out. Then you can set the time. The time you want it to fade in, maybe 0.25. Then this one, maybe the time you want it to fade out is 0.25. Then we have the audio too, you can on it. The same process with the audio, the fade in and the fade out of the audio. Okay, so most of the time I don't on it because my video might want to start quick at a time at go. Okay, now the next key is this key. This key is just for you when you are having too many projects. Like let me see, maybe I duplicate this, I duplicate this, I duplicate this, I duplicate it. I'm having many layers. You can see instead of me to be scrolling it up like this, I can just keep on this one, so you can see I can see everything, and this is my video screen. You can watch it as I'm moving. So okay, so that is it about that one. Then you can click on this one to remove the screen, then you can click on it back to go back in. So this aspect, which is this one, once you click on this, it shows you 3 formation. Move to the previous point, move to the beginning, which is here, move to the end, which is at the back, move to the previous point, that means that where I have already clicked before. So you can also click it just once like this, keeping you moving within frame by frame. This is one frame, or you can call it a clip. So moving with clip by clip here, respecting the clip at the top here, not moving with this layer but with this clip. Okay, so you can see another thing here is when we click on a clip, you can see what changed here. We have these dots which you can use to duplicate as layer. Okay, so we have also this. So let's click on the layer here. We have more function than the clip. So we have the keyframe here, which you can use it as to animate. Can animate like this. So you can see at that place, you can see the way I animate it. You can back it by removing the animation. You can take it here by removing the animation. So you can take it here if you want it to animate from the biggest to the smallest. So I first of all make it biggest, then it's small, because I just key into it. So you get to know more on it, but I think you should know more right now here, because the next project will just be to keep on explaining it. So you get it. So it's to animate. Once you click on this place and you click on this place, clicking on this first place means that you want it to be at this position. Clicking on this will also be at this position. So it is up to you to animate anyone by stretching it. If I stretch it from the backward here, which is the backward that is here, if I stretch it from that place, that means that it's first big, then following it we go back to the position. You understand? So assuming that I want it to be smaller from here, I'll just leave it and animate it there, then just animate it here, so it will now be bigger from here to here. You get it? So that is it about that one. So you can remove the animation by clicking on negative. So when you get to it, now we don't have any keyframe on it. So that is it. Then we have the delete, then we have the pin. Pin means when you pin it, whatever you do, let me delete this one and show you. So you can see it will remain at this level. Assuming I did not pin it, let me remove the pin and delete this one, it will move forward. actually it will move forward if we are having many projects there. Okay, so assuming, okay, let me use it like this. Okay, assuming I delete this one now, you can see it move to this place, but let me clip it and show you what I'm saying. So now assuming I now take this one now, the left here, so it should move forward if you're having many projects, because we are not having many projects here. So assuming we are having many projects, the key is just to stay, to make this thing stay where it is. It will make it to stay at the time frame it is. Okay, so that's what the key does. So I'm just trying to show something. Okay, so that's how it does. So now let's go to this layer up here. These are 4 circles forming a circle here. The first one is medium. Medium give us a clip. We can choose video, we can choose image. By clicking here, we can select anyone. Here, this is icons for image alone. This is icon for video alone. This is icon for video and image. So it show all your folder here. Once you are able to arrange all your folder in issues, it's advisable to arrange your folder in the project you want to do. Maybe you want to work for me as Obafemi, as my name is Obafemi. So you can just bring all my video, all my documents, all the clip, or whatever you get for my video, put it as a folder, move it inside it, so that when you are editing your video, you will not be searching that where's the download. So you just click on the folder, choose what you want to do, bring it here, choose what you want to choose, it make it work easy. Alright, so the next one is layer. So you can bring in layer here, overlay here, which we have medium to bring in this medium. It becomes as a layer to bring it here. We have effects, that's the effect you have download. Effect, I've downloaded many effects, so you can get effect from what is this. I'm going to explain it. So effect, you know, understand effect right away. So we can also bring sticker, we can also bring text, we can bring handwriting. So handwriting, it functions in some aspects, which is we have this. The first key here is shape key, the way you want it to draw it. So maybe you want to draw a circle. Let me show you. So you can see it draw a circle. If I wanted to draw this one, it will draw it. If I wanted to draw this one, it will a circle that is deep. If I wanted to draw this one, a square that, or a rectangle, it can draw it. So, and if I wanted to draw a multiplier, you can see you can draw it. And if I wanted to draw, to use a pencil to write, to draw it. To use a cleaner, like a cleaner, let me see, like a cleaner, it can do it. So different angle, if it's arrow, you can see it. So you can see two head arrow, it can do it too. Alright, so that is it about the first key here. The second key is the color. So I can change the color. So it is advisable to change the color before you draw, because once you draw, you should not be able to change the color again. Then this is clean. You can clean any part and do like this. Maybe you want to make any creativities or to like it. Maybe this one now. You can see the way it brings up that. You can clean everything by clicking on the fourth key. We can increase the length of the length of the way you want to draw it. That's the last key here, which is we have the tiny from the thin to the largest. Let me show you. You see that this is more larger. Okay, look at the thin one, that's the first thin one. This is the big one. You can see it's more larger. Okay, this is the medium one. You can see it. So more thinner, you can see. So more thin, you can see. So most thin, you see it. So let's delete everything. Okay, so that is it. So key beside it here is just to go back to animate what maybe the keyframe you have already done here. I mean the handwriting, you can just go here. These are other functions of key that we're going to discuss on. So let's go to record. So this one can record your voice. So stop it like this, it will just save the voice here. Okay, so you can see the way it saved my voice here a little bit. So you can start it. Once you start it, and so you can hear it. So then we have an audio to bring your music. So once you click on that, we have 4 aspects of music or more than that. So these are it. So we have music. This music representing the music here is representing the music from kinemaster. This is music from also kinemaster, but this is SFX, means the sound effects. Okay, then we have the record one that you have already recorded by yourself. You can bring it in. Then we have this music from my own file, from your own personal file. Then we have this album, it's also from my own file. Then kinemaster now make it good. Like I said, you should create a folder. It has a folder, so that when you are working, you will not be searching for music that you want to use. You have already created a folder for it. So just go to the folder. Maybe my folder that I want to use is fire and water. So I can just pick up the sound here from this place. Just click on plus. So once you click it like this, you click on plus, so it will add here. So immediately. So that's it about the audio. I think we are able to explain everything. So the one in the middle, once you click on this place, it changes the picture. So we have the camera to take a picture. We have the chance to take a video and record it. So you can take it like it back again. So even though you are using that one, you still use your phone camera. So we have the key at the down here. We have this key as an housing. You can see it's like a place of buying something. Then we have the play here to play. Then at the top here we have the export key. So the first one here is a key for you to go and buy something. Currently I'm not owning my data, so that's why it's not showing. Please check your network connection. So you will see everything that, like the effect I told you that I download, like sticker that I downloaded. So everything will show up. This is what I download from the Play Store of kinemaster. Once you click this one now, you're on sticker. It will take you to under sticker and be able to buy be able to download some of the effects there. All the effect that is there, so you get it. So I think we are able to make a brief introduction on kinemaster. If there's anything I forgot to make, so we'll be continuing on it when we are dealing with projects. So the last one is the export level. So we have different type of frame here. We have 60 by frame. Most of the time 30 frame per second is common to all video. Okay, so then we have the full HD 1080 quality. So most of phone that is more advanced than my own can have 1400. So like that, most phone like another phone might have 4K. The higher the phone, the higher the quality that the kinemaster will bring to you. So we have H20, H720 is lower than this, than 550 is lower, 360 the lowest here. So you can see at this place we have something here about, that is the space that is going to contain. Once you see, once I take this one to 540, it change to 3 megabytes. That's the space it's going to contain on your phone. Then we also have this one is under this 1080. You can see low. Once it's on low, it's on 15 megabyte. If I increase it, it's on 79 megabyte. So the more you increase it, the higher the quality to under 1080. So the quality under 360 is different from the quality under 1080. Okay, you get the logic. So it's just the more you use it, the more you get it. So most of the time it's advisable to just download under the half of this space. If you download from this, I will still to be high. Most of the clients will just complain that the quality the space. Okay, it's not all clients that want higher thing like that. So if you do it at the half here, it's okay to give you the same quality, the same feature, everything is good. All right, so that's just it. Being the introduction to kinemaster. All right.